What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Big Boy Faction TV, and tonight I'm going my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video before you connect with me the right way. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video or go live 3 days a week on YouTube, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord and threads down below in the description. And let's get started. Now WWE Smackdown was a mid-show. I was not really into the show. It was just a mid-show by itself. SmackDown was live from Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio. Commentators were Michael Cole and Wade Barrett. WWE SmackDown kicks off with LA Knight walking down to the ring to a loud pop. He says SummerSlam is the biggest party of the summer, and he looks ahead at he sees a 25-man battle royal, and he thinks of the different competitors that might be in it. LA Knight calls the competitors a group of stooges. Yeah, he says, he says everyone has a chance, even the Miz. But he looks at Sheamus and he thinks about the business that happened tonight. He says Sheamus has done it all, a champion, but he hasn't been beaten by someone with everyone saying, LA Knight, yeah. Excuse me. Out comes Sheamus with Ridge Hollins and Butch to the ring. So we get LA Knight versus Sheamus accompanied by Ridge Hollins and Butch. And this match right here, I might as well say this was a decent match. Okay, this was decent. Where was it? Yeah, it says this was a decent match. The bell rings, we are underway. The fans chant LA Knight as he stares at them. A knee by Sheamus brings boos from the fans. A headlock by Sheamus as he runs the ropes, and he knocks LA Knight down with a shoulder block. Sheamus to the ropes, but LA Knight with an elbow to the face. LA Knight stomps on Sheamus in the corner, but the referee breaks it up. LA Knight to the ropes with both men collide and fall to the outside of the ring. Out comes Santos Escobar, The Miz, Grayson Waller, Karen Cross with Scarlett, and AJ Styles with Mia Yim. LA Knight and Sheamus continue to fight, but on the apron, Sheamus gets LA Knight on his back and hits him with the white noise. Excuse me. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, both men with right hands. Sheamus to the ropes, but LA Knight with a slam. LA Knight runs to the ropes and hits a jumping elbow drop. LA Knight lifts Sheamus up on his shoulders, and he slams Sheamus face first onto the mat. He goes for the cover, but Sheamus kicks out. LA Knight goes for the BFT, but Sheamus rolls him up for the cover, but LA Knight kicks out. Sheamus with the Irish Curse backbreaker. He lifts LA Knight up on his shoulders and gets on the second rope and hits him with the white noise. He goes for the cover, but LA Knight kicks out. Sheamus gets LA Knight in the Texas Cloverleaf, but LA Knight gets to the ropes. Excuse me. Sheamus climbs the top rope, but LA Knight jumps onto the top rope, but both men slip and fall to the outside of the ring. The wrestlers at ringside begin to argue, and out comes Theory. He knocks Santos Escobar down. The wrestlers brawl on the outside of the ring. Sheamus and LA Knight are back in the ring. Sheamus grabs the Miz and drags him onto the ring apron, and hits him with the 10 beats of the battering. LA Knight rolls Sheamus up, but Sheamus kicks out. Sheamus goes for the rope kick, but LA Knight moves out of the way, and he hits the Miz. LA Knight hits him with the BTF. He gets the cover and gets the pin, the win. And we get the pin. The winner of the match, LA Knight. This was a decent match. Excuse me. Back from commercial, the OC are fighting with the Brawling Brutes. Adam Pearce tells them if they want to take it to the ring. AJ Styles and Sheamus are face to face as we cut to ringside. Michael Cole leads us to a video package of Cody Rhodes against Brock Lesnar. This will say rinse and repeat right here. So commercial break. So we get Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows versus Ridge Holland and Butch. And this match right here, this was a quick match. The bell rings, so we are underway. Excuse me. And Holland and Anderson start the match. Both men with right hands as Gallows with a fall away slam followed by a splash in the corner. Excuse me. Anderson is tagged in and they double team him. Anderson goes for the cover, but Holland kicks out. Anderson grabs Holland, but Holland knocks him down. He hits Anderson with a double underhook suplex. Butch is tagged in and they double team Anderson. Butch twists Anderson's fingers and he stomps on Anderson's arm. Butch stomps on Anderson in the middle of the ring. He attacks Anderson's left arm, but Anderson drags Butch and makes the tag to Gallows. They double team Butch as Gallows goes for the cover, but Holland breaks it up. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Rich Holland hits Anderson with a clothesline in the middle of the ring. Butch is tagged in and he knocks Gallows off the ring apron. Butch with kicks onto Anderson. Butch with a kick to the face. He goes for the cover, but Gallows kick breaks it up. In comes Hollins and he hits Gallows with a backdrop. Anderson kicks Hollins to the outside. Butch with a kick to the side of the head of Anderson. In comes the Street Profits wearing suits that they attack both teams as the referee calls for the bell. So no contest. Okay. This was a good moment right here. So this was a good moment right here. The Street Profits continue to attack both teams in Sandstorm as the fans cheer. They walk onto the rim and out comes Bobby Lashley with the fans chanting Bobby Lashley. I love this moment right here. The Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, and all they need is Bianca Belair just for right now. So they got Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, and all they need is Bianca Belair. That's it. And I would been okay with this. But this was a good moment right here. I love this. A video package showing Charlotte Flair on a boat airs. She talks about how she will win the women's championship at SummerSlam. Charlotte Flair is gonna find a way to win tomorrow at SummerSlam. I'm just gonna call it straight down the middle. So let me continue. Commercial break. But I hope Charlotte Flair does not win at SummerSlam tomorrow. But I'd rather have Bianca Belair win. But anyway, commercial break. This was a good promo by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman introduced in the ring as he asks how it has come to this. How it's not what Roman Reigns wanted. He says if you want to place blame for what happened to Jimmy Uso, who you will likely not see again. Everyone can blame Jey Uso, and now the former right hand man, the former main event Jey Uso wants to push the tribal chief to this. Paul Heyman says what happened to Jey Uso tomorrow won't be Jay's fault. It will be the accountability of the tribal chief. There will be no remorse, no regrets, no plea for forgiveness. Because when Roman Reigns enters the ring at SummerSlam, he will be entering a match called the Tribal Combat. Paul Heyman points to the Titantron as a video package airs hyping up the Tribal Combat match. We see clips of Samoan wrestlers with Rikishi, Afa, and Sikoa talking about the Red Uofala. Paul Heyman narrates the video, and he mentions how one man can be the undisputed tribal chief. Back in the ring, Paul Heyman says Roman is the regaining, defending, undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He says Roman is the tribal chief and has been champion for nearly 3 years, and that will never be Jey Uso. Paul Heyman says he can stand and say that's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. But the only spoiler he can give for tomorrow night, this that, and he and as he is talking, out comes Jey Uso. He comes down to the ring to a loud pop from the crowd. He gets in the ring with the fans chanting Jey Uso. He walks around the ring and the fans chant Jey Uso. He tells Paul Heyman that he is right. Tomorrow night, Tribal Combat is happening. He will light him up with one of the sticks and chairs. He, the head of the table, will go through one. Jey Uso says Paul Heyman forgot to mention that the passion he sees in front of him. He is bringing it tomorrow. The spirit of the ancestors, his family, the culture. He is bringing all of that tomorrow. He is going to be Roman Reigns to become the new tribal chief and the new WWE Universal Champion. Excuse me. Out comes Solo Sikoa. Paul Heyman holds Solo back, and he tells Jey Uso what Solo is trying to say, that he is screwing up now. Jey Uso tells Solo he will forgive him. The mind games won't work. All he does is take orders, and Paul Heyman is telling Solo the same thing he used to tell him. Paul Heyman begins to speak as Solo looks at him, and Paul Heyman looks scared. He asks Solo if he can speak with him, but Solo stands his ground, looking at Jey Uso. Solo tells Paul Heyman to get out, and Jey Uso hit him with the super kick. Solo falls to the outside. Solo falls to the outside of the ring as Jey Uso music hits, and he leaves Paul Heyman as he leaves with Paul Heyman scared. I know for a fact that Solo Sikoa is going to turn on Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I know for a fact. We see clips of Rey Mysterio against Santos Escobar from last week. Michael Cole says that Rey Mysterio suffered several whiplash and is recovering at home, and that he is day to day. I know that Santos Escobar did not want to win like that, and I already know, and that's all I gotta say. Kayla Braxton, Kayla is, I'm sorry, Kayla is backstage with Austin Theory. She asks him about his match against Santos Escobar next week. Theory tells her Santos injured his mentor. He rolls his role model. He hopes he hopes Ray is watching because next week, when he beats Escobar, he will dedicate that win to Rey Mysterio. But to focus on tonight, he has Cameron Grimes, and just like Escobar next week, Cameron Grimes will get his dreams crushed. Commercial break. All I gotta say is this: Austin Theory has never done nothing with the United States champion. It is time for him. It's time for Austin Theory to drop the United States champion. That's all I gotta say. But Austin Theory has never done nothing with the United States champion to begin with. So we go to commercial break. So we get Austin Theory versus Cameron Grimes. Now this match right here, this match was quick. Okay. The bell rings. We are underway. Theory with a takedown, and Escobar shows up on the ramp, but he is stopped by Adam Pearce and WWE officials. That distraction Theory and Cameron Grimes hits him with the cave in. He goes for the cover, but Austin Theory splits on the ropes, and he rolls to the outside. Cameron Grimes throws Theory into the barricade. Theory throws, I'm sorry, he throws Theory back into the ring. Cameron Grimes with a crossbody into the cover, but Theory, excuse me, but Theory kicks out. Cameron Grimes with kicks as he runs to the ropes. Both men collide, and Cameron Grimes turns it into a cover, but Theory kicks out. Cameron Grimes on the top rope, but Theory runs to the ropes, and Cameron Grimes loses his balance. Theory with the A-Town down. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Austin Theory. This was a quick match. Santos Escobar. Yeah, Santos Escobar runs to the ring and hits Austin with the Phantom Driver. A video package hyping up Asuka and her Women's Championship match at SummerSlam airs. Excuse me. Grayson Waller is in the ring and he says before he goes to Detroit and wins the Battle Royal, he has two guests on his show. The Money in the Bank winner and damage and Bailey in Damage Control. He asks Io if she is going to cash in tomorrow at SummerSlam. Bailey calls him an idiot, and he thinks the genius in the bank is going to tell him their strategy. Bailey calls the fans idiots, and Grayson Waller agrees that they are. She says that Io Sky will defeat Selena Vega tonight. We hear Shotzi laughing across the speakers, and Grayson Waller starts to laugh, saying he did that. He says she is scared of Shotzi. And he asks her why she is scared of her. Bailey tells him never to do that again, and that never tells her never do that. It says where was I? It says Bailey starts to laugh. He tells her that it wasn't him. Bailey panicked and tells Io to protect her. Someone on that tank drivens down, but it's not Shotzi. Excuse me. Bailey is scared and she turns around and Shotzi is in the ring behind her. Bailey goes for a right hand, but Shotzi knocks her down and takes out a pair of clippers. Bailey rolls to the outside of the ring and runs to the back with Shotzi following her, laughing. Io stands in the ring and it's Selena Vega who's in a tank. It says, "Okay, all I gotta say is this. Have all I gotta say is this right now, and this is facts 100%. Have Shotzi versus Bailey in a hair match. Yeah, have Shotzi versus Bailey in a hair match at WWE Payback. It makes total sense. Book Shotzi versus Bailey in a hair match at WWE Payback. It will make total sense right there. And you know that I'm speaking facts. And I was the second person to say this. Showstopper TV was the first one to say it. So shouts to Showstopper TV, man. He was the first one to say it, man, in this live stream on Twitch. So Showstopper TV, we watching this video. Shouts to you, man. I had a great time on your Twitch, man. He was the first one to say it, just like I was the second one that said it. Booked the match between Shotzi versus Bailey in a hair match at WWE Payback, and that's all I gotta say. So let me continue. Let me go. It says commercial break. So we get Io Sky versus Selena Vega. This match felt random. This was random, okay, and this was a squash match, even though the match itself was random. Back from commercial, and the match is already on the way. Selena Vega with a forearm, and she slams Io's face first into the turnbuckles. Selena climbs the second rope and hits her with several punches. Selena Vega with a clothesline, she goes for the cover, but Io Sky kicks out. Selena climbs the second rope and she hits Io with a Meteora. She goes for the cover, but Io Sky kicks out. Selena Vega runs the ropes, but Io lands a backbreaker. Io Sky with a double knees. Shotzi and Bailey are shown. Excuse me. Shotzi and Bailey are shown fighting on the ramp. Shotzi takes the Clippers out as both women fight. That distracts Io, who is on the top rope. Selena grabs Io and hits her with a powerbomb, followed by a cold red. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Selena Vega. This was a squash match. Plus, this felt random too. A video package hyping up Bianca Belair airs for her women's championship match at SummerSlam. So commercial break. So we get the main event of the evening: Jay Uso versus Solo Sikoa, accompanied by Paul Heyman. And this main event match was This was a quick match. Okay. The bell rings, we are underway. A shoulder tackle by Solo, and he knocks Jay down. He throws Jay to the ropes and hits and knocks him down with a forearm, and Jay rolls to the outside of the ring. Solo slams Jay into the announcer table, and Solo clears the announcer table. Solo goes to slam Jay, but Jay lands on his feet and hits him with a super kick. Jay gets into the ring and he lands a suicide dive onto Solo on the outside. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Solo with a right hand onto Jay, followed by a Samoan drop. Solo runs towards Jay in the corner, but Jay moves out of the way. Jay with right hands, followed by a kick. Jay with a right hand, but Solo with a clothesline. Jay rolls onto the ring apron as Solo grabs him, but Jay hangs him up on the top rope. Jay on the top rope and he lands a crossbody. He goes for the cover, but Solo kicks out. Jay Uso runs towards Solo, but Solo with a spinning heel kick, followed by a spinning Solo. He grabs Jay and goes for a small spike, but Jay ducks and he hits him with a spear, climbs to the top rope, and he lands the Uso splash. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Jay Uso. Now I got a bad feeling that Jay Uso will not win at SummerSlam tomorrow, and I got Roman Reigns retaining his Universal Championship at SummerSlam tomorrow. So Jey Uso will not win. That's the scary part. Excuse me. Solo gets up and attacks Jay from behind after the match. Jay rolls to the outside, and throws him to the ring post. Solo grabs a chair, but Jay hits him with a super kick. Jay grabs the chair and immediately hits Solo with the chair. Jay stands on the announcer table and celebrates as SmackDown goes off the air. Okay. All I gotta say was, excuse me. All I have to say was SmackDown. Now WWE Smackdown was a mid show, but the show was not it tonight. The WWE Smackdown was a mid show, and I was not interested in SmackDown because it was a mid show. My favorite moment on SmackDown was the Street Profits attacking the OC, and that was the moment of the night right there. I enjoyed it. So all they got is Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, and all they need is and all that they need to do is grab Bianca Belair, and that's it for right now. And that's all I gotta say. WWE SmackDown was a mid show. So if you guys enjoy my WWE SmackDown review and highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on WWE SmackDown. If you guys are new to if you guys are new to my channel, for all my viewers that's watching this video, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video before you connect with me the right way. Turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video. Um, or I will go live or I go live 3 days, 3 days a week. Sunday, Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Follow my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord, and threads down below in the description. And I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch for some WWE. No, I'm sorry. I'll see you guys on Twitch for some AEW Fight Forever on Twitch. But make sure you guys get the 5 subs, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, this your boy B-Boy Fashion TV. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.